Hello, power couples. I am super excited today. My name is Joy Phalo, and of course, I'm usually here with my husband, Derek. But today, you know what? We're doing something a little different. I am going to introduce to you our MC for the second annual marriage retreat that will be held in Orange Beach, Alabama. I don't know about y'all, but I am super excited. So, with that being said, I'm going to let our MC introduce herself, right? Because no one can introduce themselves like the very own person. So go ahead, Carlita, take it from here.
Hey couples, how y'all doing? I'm so excited. My name's Carlita Claude. That's my married name.
Okay.
I'm from Bayou Battery, Alabama. I've been in Georgia since 1994. I graduated from Albany State University with a degree in speech and theater. I have two adult children, grown children. So I'm in these young streets because I am divorced now. This year will be 10 years divorced, but it's been a journey. I'm excited to host and I'm ready to share what little tidbits I can to all the married couples that are going to be attending the retreat.
Wow. Okay, y'all heard about LaBatcher, Alabama. Y'all heard it. Okay. So let's talk about this real quick. So after being married for 15 years, share with us how that experience shaped the woman that you are now because you're walking into a different season. Although it's been 10 years, but you're still, I'm sure, having to navigate and do things. But the 15 years still means something because
It does.
yeah.
It does. 15 years married and, well, 16 years married, 20 years together because we dated a while before we got married. And I'm here to say that marriage was good for me. It's just something that came up, something negative happened, and we didn't work it out. But to be married was not a bad thing. I loved the family unit. I loved having a husband, my man, my man, my man.
Okay.
So I grew up in church, so I heard about being submissive and fixing plates and, cleaning house
All
and
that.
doing what you need to do, yeah, to sustain. But it just didn't work out. And now the journey that I'm on, that I've been on for 10 years, it's not been bad, but it did take me about 5 years to really heal. And I was surprised about that because, I thought I was superwoman, but
Right.
it's a grief process. It's a process,
Mhm.
learning to know who you are again. I'm not Carlita the wife anymore. I'm Carlita living single in these young streets with two
Okay.
kids. So it was an adjustment. So the journey it's still going on, but it's doable. You can still live, love, and be happy after divorce. You can still live, love, and be married to your husband for 29, 39, 49 years. So it's life, but I'm on the journey, and it's a good journey.
And you said something about healing and literally finding yourself because this is my second marriage and I've been there before, like after
Mm,
the divorce, having to heal to find yourself. And I just think that a lot of people need to, even before you even get married, if something
right,
traumatic happened into your
right,
life, you need to heal to actually find yourself so you can be the best version of
right,
yourself. And that's just what it is.
right,
So wow. So let me just throw this in there real quick. So just say, because you know how people speculate and they be like, well, if she ain't married and it's a marriage retreat,
right,
why she got her being the MC? What can she teach us? Because her marriage didn't last. But if y'all heard her earlier on, she said that negative, something negative happened and they just didn't
right,
choose to work it out. So let's
right,
just kind of, clear that up real quick for the people that might have something to say. Because we know people.
right. So the people in the back, make sure y'all hear this. The thing about it is, and I tell people all the time, I've been on both sides. I've been married and I've been divorced. So because I was married and I had a pretty good marriage for 16 years, I do have knowledge of what it takes to sustain something for that long. So even just learning yourself and your partner after the first or second or third year, you're seasoned after 5 years, you can speak on what marriage is. So I feel like because I was married and now I am divorced, I have something to say to probably help you to prevent getting
That.
divorced. And I have something to help you to sustain what you have, even though mine didn't work. Even though my car broke down, I drove it.
Oh,
So
that's it.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
um I think the Bible says, and I'm summarizing,
Okay, scripture.
that I'm delivering the message of God. It's not about me. It's all about his glory.
That's
I'm
right.
just the messenger.
That's
So
right.
you can take what you want from me. You can wean out what you need. And the thing about it, I'm just the host. I'm
That's
just
it.
breaking everything down. I'm not counseling. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just there to keep the service going, to keep the things
Yes.
flowing.
Yes.
So, but I
Yes.
do want to share while hosting a few tidbits if it does pop up for me to share. If it doesn't, I'm gonna take my knowledge home, pack it up, give it to somebody else. But if you're open to receive it, I feel like I do have knowledge of marriage, divorce, how to be a good wife, how to be a nagging wife on the roof. I may help you with that. So
Yes.
let's see. Let's just see what it does.
Yes. I'm excited. I'm most excited because when you posted your stuff on Facebook about, hosting, being an MC and what you have to offer and da 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 da. And I said to myself, I said, okay, God, I see this for a reason. But I kept it in I kept it in archive. And it was
Mm-hmm.
time for me to use you because I knew I wanted to use you for something. I don't know what it was.
Right.
And then
Right.
I said the marriage retreat because it gives Derek and I a time to actually enjoy and engage. And it
Right.
because it's not about me and Derek at all. It's about
Right.
all the couples. And so
Right.
to have you to come in to guide this thing and make sure we on track and we don't get off topic and all of
Right.
that. I'm just thankful that you said yes. So when I did ask you, what was your thoughts?
So I was excited because it was you. Because we're
Oh,
we're all from the hometown. We're
yes.
all home team, and we all grew up together, and I was excited that you trusted me
Wow.
to be a part of what you've been
Mm-hmm.
growing for a
Yes.
while now. I cut up and I act the fool, and I'm like, Joy, you sure you want me to do
Need it.
this?
Come on.
Right. Are you sure? But I did think about, girl, you're not even married and you going to host a marriage retreat. But I was like, okay, God, I was married
Yeah.
and you have given me a voice that I know I'm supposed to be sharing in some shape, form, or fashion. So if you're using me in this way, I'm good. I'm going to take it. I receive it and I'm going to do the best that I can. So I was excited. I was proud. I was honored. I was grateful. And I'm excited because I think we're really going to have a really, really, really good time.
Yes, I didn't even think about the part of you not even being married. Like that didn't hit
Right.
me until we just came on this podcast.
Right.
Then I said, you
Right.
know what? Because other people might say something, so let me clear it up for them. Because I know if one thing I do know, if God gave me a vision, He gonna
Right.
work everything out.
Right.
You
Right.
know, and it's gonna flow just like it needs to flow. And it was the scripture that you had. I think it's Proverbs something. Is it Proverbs when you was like when you enter the room and shift.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Don't make me quote it. It
Okay,
was
okay, okay. I
it's
think it
in the
was
Bible.
okay. Yeah, that,
It's
and
in
I
the
said,
Bible.
you know what? I already know this what we need
Right.
because
Right. Right.
we're gonna have people in the room that this is their first year of marriage. They've been married
Right.
forever and all in between. And again, you've been married. You have the
Right.
experience. You just don't know who you'll be able to help, and
Right.
we'll hear the testimonies um after it. And
Right.
it's
And
and
even
it's just.
like you said,
Mhm.
this is your second marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So somebody in the room, it may be their second marriage. I'm never getting married again. The Lord's gonna have to drop somebody down from heaven for me to do it again.
Really.
But you know what I mean? You don't know what the other people's circumstances are, and it could be that third marriage. You never
Right.
know. So
Right.
everybody learns from each experience. So
That's right.
even though I didn't sustain it forever, I have life lessons that I can share with
Share.
others. Yeah.
Right. And I love that. I was gonna ask you that. Was like, do you think you would ever get married again?
Mm-mm. If Jesus make another man, probably so, but right now I don't see it. Mm-mm. He
And
gonna have to make another
and
man.
it's okay. And
I'm
it's
fine
okay.
with it. I'm
Yeah.
good.
And that's
Yeah.
all that matters because
Yeah, I'm good.
you done been married, you have your two
Right.
kids, you done raised your kids, and you living life and doing what you
Right.
and doing what you want to do when you want to
Right.
do it.
And
So,
my whole thing is I'm alone but not lonely. So
oh, that's good.
I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I entertain myself. I go out, I meet people, I laugh, I chuckle, I come home. I'm used to coming home rubbing my feet together now. I'm not gonna lie. I like to another pair of feet rubbing next to mine, but I want you to go home. I don't want to stay with you. You
Right.
don't want to stay with me. It's just once you've been in that space, this is the thing. Once you've done it, this is for me. I did it for a long time. And I've been divorced for a long time. 10 years is a long
It
time.
is.
So I've gotten used to washing my own clothes. I ain't got to worry about if his clothes are washed, what he gonna eat. I don't care. I ain't got to worry about what he gonna eat. What happened at your job? I don't care what happened at work. I ain't got to hit. But that's just me.
I get it.
God might do something and be like, Carlita, I need you to bond with this guy and this, but until he drop him down, I'm good. Mm-mm. I am so good.
I
Yeah,
get it. Now, I don't know if y'all heard this or not, but she says she's alone, but she's not lonely. And I
right,
think that's what a lot of people need to get, especially single women, because they
right,
be lonely, but they need to find themselves and do the proper healing.
right,
So yeah, that's
right.
good. Now, that was a nugget right there.
That's the
Just,
tidbit. I got
mhm.
plenty of them.
Yeah.
I
Woo.
pull them right out of my bosom. I got them.
Love it. Love it. I know we're gonna have a good time. So let me just ask you something real
Mm-hmm.
quick. What do you think couples are really struggling with the most right now when it comes to love, communication, and commitment?
So, in my opinion, I think they think love is enough and love is not enough. Loving somebody, being in love is not enough to sustain trust, respect, honoring that person, compromising is all those things, not just love. So that's one thing that I've learned because I'm thinking, oh, I love him, he loved me. Love did not sustain what we had.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? You can love somebody and it still not be
Be-
enough.
Right.
So you all have to build to where the trust is there, the honesty is there, the loyalty is there.
Facts.
All that is needed to keep this thing rolling. So that's one thing I feel like is needed more with married couples. Communication, the lack of communication is something that is tearing up, marriages right now. People afraid to express themselves because they don't know how their spouse gonna react if they're honest or tell them how they
Hmm.
really feel. Even with men don't share because they're afraid to show their emotions,
Yep.
but we as women have to be open to receive that and
Yep.
not judge if he cry, not
Hmm.
judge if he makes a mistake, but be that helpmate that can help build him up when he's at his lowest because men carry a lot.
They do. I was
Men,
having that conversation with someone
yeah,
else.
yeah,
They do.
men carry a lot and they don't carry it as well as we do. We were built to push out a kid, cook for the kid, breastfeed the kid, clothe the kid, watch the house, go to work, be a boss, answer the phone, put gas in the. We do
We do
everything.
everything.
We do everything. And go home and eat ice cream and cookies and be all right.
Yeah.
Until we
Facts.
not all right.
Until we not all right.
Right. But for men, that's a lot to manage a household, satisfy their wives, go to work, be a boss, be a co-worker, be black.
That's the part that you
I
just said.
forgot that.
Yeah, because that's a lot within itself. Going to
Just
work every day, dealing
being
with
black.
what you got to do, dealing with what you're dealing with at work. That's just a lot. And
Right.
as women, we do put a lot on men. We do put a
Right.
lot on them.
Right.
I'm not a gender role person. like some people are, so I don't mind if I have to take the trash out or pump my own
Right,
gas or do stuff
right,
like that. But you
right,
got some women that, oh, he better take this garbage out. He
right,
better fill my
right,
car up. He better do this, that.
right,
And maybe because I was a single mom for as long as I was, like that,
right,
I can meet him halfway. So I
right,
try to lift some things off of his back. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
But just imagine, like, if our car broke down, who we calling?
right. The
If
man,
it's just so
right.
much, and a lot
It's
of
a
people, and
lot.
some people may not agree with it. Man, he a man, he supposed to do this, he supposed to do that. Well, it is what it is. So
Yeah, it's he's always gonna be a man. So
always
that doesn't
right.
have to be, emphasized. So
That
for you to say, oh, he's a man, he's always gonna be a man.
always
So I just feel like we need to be a little more empathetic on the things that they're dealing with. And that's a good wife. You know what I'm saying? You might not be built for that man that is emotional. He's not
right.
for you. But this
No,
other gal over here, and don't let it be the side chick, that side chick listening,
she listening. She gonna listen.
you are my piece. So we don't even want to go into that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you better listen because she listening,
she listening.
she listening, and
She
she
doing
talking
everything
soft.
you ain't doing. She lied.
Right. So
Yeah,
I don't even talk about that.
but
So
yeah.
communication is key. And you said love, communication,
Love,
or what?
communication, and commitment.
Oh, I think we run. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of sitting down and talking things out, maybe seeing a counselor, throwing in the towel too soon, we're easy to walk away.
Yeah.
So once you make that commitment, it takes work to keep that commitment going. And I'll be honest, I probably didn't put all that I should have into saving my marriage. And now that I look back at it, it's like, girl, you filed divorce within a year and did. But maybe, Carlita, y'all probably should have. But, I felt like I did what was best for me.
Right.
But advice to others, give it some time because it's trash in these streets.
Mm.
So you're not wanting to now if he's going upside your head and punching you and cussing you out, spinning your face, gambling all the money, y'all homeless, there's certain things you just don't have to put up with.
Right.
But
Right.
if he ain't washed his plate out or left his shoes in the middle of the floor or
Just
spitting
deal
on
with
the
it.
mirror when he brushes teeth,
See,
all the
work it out. Yeah,
things,
that's
all
easy.
the things
Yeah.
you can deal with that instead of going out trying to look for somebody else because somebody else gonna have something worse than
Yeah.
he have going on. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? So
Right.
just if it's not horrible, take what you got and work with it. That's what Betty Wright said.
Yeah.
You have to just put some time and some effort into what you have
Yeah.
invested in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm. And then too, I think if people will normalize going to counseling, like it's okay.
Right,
It's
right, right,
okay. But
right,
a
right,
lot of men,
right,
black men, they don't want to do that.
right,
Some
right,
of them
right.
feel less than. I don't want them folks in my business,
Right, right,
you
right, right,
know.
right,
But I mean, that's why they're there, so they can help you.
right.
Just
And
because somebody you
then,
don't know.
right, because I'm telling my homegirl all our business, I might be. You know what I'm telling?
Yeah,
I'm telling my
exactly.
best friend all our business. So you want her to know, or you
Yeah,
want this certified clinician to know who can give me the best advice? Because
that
my homegirl told me to leave your ass alone.
that
So
part.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, and
she
it could
told
be
me to
vice
leave.
versa. Right.
Uh-huh.
His
And she
homeboys
ain't got
might be
nobody
selling him
either.
something.
You know that, right? She really ain't
Right.
got
She's
nobody, and
single.
she
Right.
whisper for real, but
Right.
she's trying to
Right.
tell me to leave.
Right. So y'all
Yeah,
can hang out
so
and
y'all can
and
hang out and be in them young streets, as you say.
right, right, right. So it's just love is not enough, a lack of communication and a lack of the willingness to commit. And I think that has, weighed on marriages. And I'm no expert at all, but
I mean, you
I,
giving good at you giving good
yeah,
nuggets.
yeah,
You dropping it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, that's good.
yeah.
Okay. So what do you hope couples walk away with after this retreat?
A sense of self, because sometimes we do lose ourselves in being
Mhm.
married, but just knowing that you need to hang on to who you are and be the best you are for that person that you've committed to.
That's right.
So I think a lot of people, oh, we're married, oh, we're a couple, but you're also an individual. So
Yes.
love on you,
You
know what makes you happy, because sometimes we're looking for that person to make us happy. Make yourself
feel
happy.
happy. Yes.
Yes. So I just want them to walk away with a new outlook on being who they are, loving themselves, and knowing that's going to strengthen their marriage. You know what I'm saying? If you're depressed, if you sad, if you unhappy, if you have low self-esteem, all that luggage you're putting on this man or you putting on this woman. So
Right.
you need to lighten that load so you can be the best spouse that you can be.
Can
So
be.
hopefully they walk away with that.
Right. And knowing that just because y'all married, y'all are two different individuals.
Right,
You're gonna have things that you want to do, and he's gonna have things that he
right,
want to do. And it's okay to do
right,
those things separately.
right,
You
right,
know,
right,
finding
right.
your own true identity to yourself, I think too. So why do you think spaces like these are good for people? Because let me just be honest with you about something. So like when we first talked about the marriage retreat, I had people coming to me like, well, my marriage ain't in trouble. I mean, what I need to go to that for? And then you have so many men that be like, what we need to go to that for? We don't need to do that. That don't even make sense. We good. But if people realize like you don't go to a marriage retreat just because your marriage is in
Right,
trouble.
right,
So
right,
what's
right.
your opinion or what's your thoughts about like the whole marriage retreat?
So I think the marriage retreat is good because it's an outing, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like a little vacation, a little date
Yes.
time. So that's always good for a couple to take time to be away with other like-minded
I did.
people. So I
Mm-hmm.
think first of all, it's like a mini vacation, which is good. Second of all, your somebody probably needs to see how great your marriage is. So it's not about you. You may help somebody else at the retreat, and or they might help you if your marriage is struggling in some areas. And third of all, we don't know it all.
That
And just because you're good now doesn't mean it's always going to be good. A storm always arises. So I'd rather be prepared for that storm by going to a retreat, getting the tools that I might need to pull out the toolbox to use to fix something
yeah.
that breaks later on. So gaining knowledge and participating in things like this, I think, are good, even if you don't use it immediately. You have it. So it's always good to gain knowledge.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
And just being intentional because
Right.
I just think about it like Derek and I, we had been going on vacation, like we'll do a cruise or just
Hmm.
spending a weekend away. But like you said, we being intentional. We ain't thinking about no kids. They'll be all
Right.
right. Y'all call it unless it's an emergency. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
being around like-minded individuals and just really just kind of just having a good time, you
Right.
know. And
Right.
then this one is gonna be on the beach. How many people, want to be on the beach? So
Right.
it's
Right.
gonna be a good time. Like I feel it already. And yeah, um, mm.
I bought my swimsuit, but I probably need a cover up.
I mean, you know what? While you playing, you don't need no cover. It might be some single men out there. The guy might drop on that beach for you.
What?
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Don't tell me that.
So don't bring no cover,
No
but you
cover
can if you
up.
want to.
Don't even worry about it. I ain't want to bring it anyway, but thank you for confirmation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying because you just never know. You know, they say in October and November, a lot of people from up north
Oh, come
come
down.
down because they getting away from the snow that's up north, and we don't really
Mm.
have snow. So I mean, if you ready for a
Okay.
long distance relationship, because you want them
Okay.
to go home,
He gonna
I say
move.
bring it.
He gonna move. Don't even
And
worry
he
about it. He
gonna, or
gonna.
you
Oh
might
yeah.
move.
Yeah. No, he gonna move.
Okay, you don't
Hmm.
know what God might do, but I just say pack your bathing suit. What color is? Because that green look good on you.
Oh, it's black. It's black. It's
Oh
black.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. It's
Okay, okay.
black.
I like
Hmm.
that black. And
Yeah.
them red lips. It's
Hmm.
gonna win it every time.
Hmm.
So I'm already knowing what kind of energy you gonna bring.
Right.
So I just need you to let the people know, like, what kind of energy are you planning on bringing to the retreat October 16th and 17th? Their Friday night is going down. Like when they come in the room, they need to know that they in the right place. They need to know that, oh my God, I'm already looking forward to Saturday.
Right,
You
right,
know what
right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So,
Well, I
so,
stay turned up. I'm all the way turned up. I'm on 10, 20, 30 at all the time.
I
So
love it. I
just
love it.
know you don't even have to bring any energy. You can get all my energy because I'm bringing it.
Okay.
And if you know me, anybody on here that knows me, know I ain't lying.
Okay.
So
That's what we
I
need.
love to have a good time. I love to make people smile, laugh, because laughter is food for the soul. I don't have time. I'm never growing up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I play all day, Joy. So, and you know what I mean? It's a serious topic, but I try to
Yeah.
find a little humor in everything. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's what the world needs. Like right now, we're in such a state that if your energy's not high, all this news will bring you to the lowest point. You'll be
What?
worried about things. I don't
Have
even
you
want to go
stressed
outside and
and
take no deep
depressed
breath.
and
Right.
everything? Yes,
Right.
especially if you let that stuff consume you.
Right, 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 right,
Yes,
right, right, right.
yes.
So,
We do have a couple. Oh my gosh. I have three returning couples. Yes, three, I forgot. And one of the couples will be celebrating their 27th year
oh,
wedding anniversary that
wow.
Saturday. So we got to get turned
Oh,
for them.
yeah, yeah,
Yes. So the
yeah.
Comers, if you're watching, just know we are super excited that you
Go
decided to
Comers, go
send
Comers.
the spend your anniversary weekend with us
Right, that's
because it's gonna
awesome.
be fun. We're gonna make it extra special just for y'all. You know how big that was when she told me that? She
That's
was like, That's
awesome.
that's our anniversary weekend and we're gonna spend it with y'all. And I was like, okay, I'm honored that you
That's awesome.
decided.
Right,
Yes. But I mean, let's think about it. What other way? I mean, might as well you getting a
right,
vacation, you getting the
right,
knowledge, you getting all that
right,
and you at the beach. So
right,
yes, so
right.
yeah, we're gonna make sure for this Saturday night.
And that speaks volumes. You're doing a good thing. You and your hubby, your
My
man
man.
are doing a good thing.
Yes.
So keep it going. Keep it
Thank
going.
you.
And I'll be
Thank
the
you.
host every year for
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
retreat. Yeah, just letting
Yes.
y'all know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we really appreciate it because next year we want to bring it out of Alabama.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Okay.
talk about that. Might come to your home. Might come to
Okay.
your. It ain't your hometown. Might come to
My city.
your city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Might
Uh-huh.
come to your
Okay.
city. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sounds
All right.
good.
Yes. So, all right, viewers, if you are watching this, please like, share, comment, tag a married couple, so they can come. Matter of fact, in the comments, you will see the link. You can go ahead and register. We got an early bird special going on. We're just gonna have a good time, and that's it. That's all. I am most excited that you said yes, but Derek and I are really excited that we get to engage.
That's so
You
good.
know,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I don't have a mic, he don't have a mic. I mean, we'll get up
Right.
there, at its appropriate time, but we ain't got to be trying to make sure everybody's straight because we got
Right.
you.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
we really appreciate you, for real, for real. It means more than you know. I mean, you coming way from Georgia.
It's
You know,
okay.
you know.
It's all
So we
right.
excited. We
I'm for
excited
the
about that.
streets. I told you,
You
I'm
for the
for the
streets.
streets. I don't mind.
Yes.
I'll hit the streets. Yeah.
Orange Beach ain't gonna be the same, baby. They gonna
Right.
know about the We Change Everything marriage retreat.
Right. Right.
Yes, yes. But okay. So viewers, we appreciate you for watching. Again, like, share, tag. I'll put all of Carlita's information on here because I know you probably got something coming up. You got a birthday party, a wedding, whatever you
Right.
got
Right.
coming up,
Right.
and
Right.
y'all feeling her energy. Y'all already like it. Book her. She will travel. It ain't look, she ain't just traveling for us, but she will travel
I
for you
will.
all too.
Right. Right.
So with that being said, if y'all have any questions, feel free to email us. Until next time, bye.
Bye.